Ladies, fellas, welcome to the channel. Today we are doing Ask Wisdom, which is one of my favorite segments to do, and I do have to apologize in advance. I know that some of you have been asking me to read, to respond, to do something based off of what you sent me. I apologize in advance. I promise that I'm going to do my best to try to get to every single one of you. Without further ado, let's dive right on in. Oh, one last thing. I do have my laptop here. So in the event that you see me looking down, which you're about to see in about 2.0 seconds, it is because I am reading. I'm reading what it is that you sent in. I'm going off of one of the ones that was sent in to me late last night. And because it's just fresh, why not? Why not just dive into it? Here we go. Wisdom. Yes. I'm writing because I've run out of explanations for myself. Something in me shuts down when it comes to love. I'm in my 30s. Good. I love that. I have my life together, and by all accounts, I should be someone's person by now. That's what everyone around me keeps saying anyway. Every family gathering, every catch up with friends, somebody asks the same question. So who are you seeing? And every time I have nothing to offer them. It's been years of this, 5 to be exact. The question used to sting, now it just makes me tired. I'm irritated, I'm frustrated by it, enough is enough. Here's the part I can't make sense of. When I do put myself out there, nothing happens. I'll sit across from someone perfectly nice and feel absolutely nothing. No butterflies, no curiosity, nothing. It's like there's a glass between me and every person that I meet. And lately, I've stopped trying altogether. Even the idea of starting a conversation with someone new makes me want to leave the room. Part of me wonders if I even want this, or if I've been chasing what everybody else says my life is supposed to look like. What's wrong with me? Please help. All right, first of all, let's start off and say what needs to be said. There is nothing wrong with you, and I'm going to say this again. There is nothing wrong with you. I even want you to say to yourself on repeat, there is nothing wrong with me. You spoke on, it's like there's a glass between me and every person that I meet. You didn't speak on a wall. Walls are meant to keep things out. You spoke on a glass. When I think of glass, and just what's coming to my mind here is, let's think about an aquarium. If I go to an aquarium and I am on one side and there's this entire huge beautiful fish tank, we're gonna throw a shark in there. The shark is on the opposite side of the glass. I'm at the aquarium looking at the shark, and that is where I stopped. And I am looking because I want to make a connection with what I'm staring at on the opposite side of the glass. Maybe it's not a shark, maybe it's a dolphin. Put whatever sea creature you want to put in there. I'm staring because I want to make that connection. But I am choosing to stay on this side, possibly for protection. Here's the other thing. When I am looking at the shark or the dolphin on the other side of that glass, I can visualize what can happen with my life if I got into that tank. If I got into the tank with the shark, I'm probably going to be swimming for dear life to get the hell up out of there. And if I decided to position myself in the fish tank with the dolphin, who knows, perhaps I'd be having the time of my life. Either it's gonna be fun or it's gonna be scary as hell. So the simple fact that you are using the term of glass, it tells me I want to make a connection because I can see it. I can see what my life is going to look like. You can see what your relationship could possibly turn into should you allow yourself to go that route with whomever it is that you're sitting across the table from. You may be even enjoying your time in this moment with her at that table or wherever you guys are. The visual is there, but something is stopping it. I'm also willing to bet being behind the glass didn't start with whomever it is that you're going on these dates with. I have a feeling that you were looking at the glass many years ago, probably in your own home. I question what was mirrored to you and who did the projection, who did the mirroring. Your mother and your father. What was their relationship? What did that look like? Because we're still behind the glass. Did you watch your father tell your mother, I love you, but what he showed was the complete opposite of the words that came out of his mouth, or vice versa? It makes me wonder if you had a parent that didn't show up fully, that wasn't fully present. That is what I want you to sit with. The other thing is, there's right up here, the first paragraph, that's what everyone around me keeps saying. Anyway, every family gathering now just makes you tired. Is the tiredness numbness? Feeling tired kind of moves into the space of numbness with a person. And any time that someone feels numb, it is because your brain is doing everything in its power to protect you. If you go to the dentist office, you're going to get a tooth extracted. That dentist isn't going to put a bunch of tools in your mouth and just pull the tooth out just like that. You would probably fight that dentist for dear life on that chair. I know I would. The dentist, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to numb you. They're going to numb you where the pain is. They're going to numb you in that section, because in order for me to remove the pain, because you're tired of dealing with this, I have to numb you. Your brain has a way of numbing the pain away. This is why I so desperately feel like this is not something that just started with relationships. We gotta go back to the beginning. When did you start officially feeling tired? Was it just, I feel tired from the questions that are just coming in? I'm tired of what I'm experiencing, which I imagine that's what it is, because you would have never sent this email if it weren't. Let me address this next part. Part of me wonders if I even want this, or if I've just been chasing what everyone else says my life is supposed to look like. Who is this everyone else? Is it friends? Is it family? Is it co-workers? Probably all of the above, right? Society has a very unique way of wanting our life to look the way that society expects it to look. Family, they are the greatest source of this, where they want your life to look the way that they have imagined. Mom or dad expects you to grow up, go to college, you graduate from college. Society plants this all in their head, by the way. Find a good woman or a good man, you get married. After marriage comes what? Comes the baby. The baby's born, maybe in the midst of this somewhere, you bought a house. Like, it's a fairy tale. It's a fantasy. It is what used to be the American dream. But their dream is not your story. And so, yeah, this can be quite annoying, to say the least. You don't owe anyone anything. Your life is your own. It is meant for you to live at your standards. As long as you are not harming anybody, as long as you are not harming yourself, I strongly believe that you should live your life, run your race. You should do you. If everyone had a say in everyone else's life, what a world we would possibly live in. And a lot of times, the people that are asking you questions on what your love life looks like are living a love life, or they have a love life that is less than satisfactory. They've been divorced. They are probably in a marriage or in a relationship with the other person's probably cheating on them, right? There's no happiness there. So if there's no fulfillment or happiness on this end, then of course I'm going to prick and pry on your life. And then you also have some circumstances where people usually feel like something in your life is missing. And that's just kind of what I'm getting here. Maybe family members, they're just thinking that your life feels incomplete, but it feels incomplete to them. You live for you. You don't live for anyone else. You don't give me the type of guy that is going to meet the love of his life speed dating. You don't give me the type that's going to meet the love of his life online dating. I think that you are going to meet the love of your life in the most organic way possible. Your story feels like you are going to meet someone who you're going to befriend first, and through the friendship, love is going to start to craft itself in that manner. It's one of those things where, like, I don't know, if you like hiking, if you like just running outside, it's like you get a breath of fresh air, you're hiking, you're walking along a trail, maybe you go to an open park, who knows? There's this woman, she's in the park and she's playing frisbee with her dog, and she throws the frisbee and it goes over the fence and it lands by your foot. And you pick up this frisbee and you know that you can't throw. You wish that you had the MLB arm and you don't got it like that. So you bring this frisbee over to her and she's just like, well, why didn't you just throw it? And she cracks a joke and you crack a joke, but like organic. That's what I mean. So I'm gonna encourage you to stop trying. Don't look for love. Yours is gonna come through organically. But before we can get there, what I really want to do is tap into this incredible word that tends to stop people, and that word is fear. Where is fear attached to relationships in your life? Because a lot of times, the fear that we carry is not our own. There's a woman who you turn on the TV and you hear the story of this woman who went to the ATM machine and she got robbed. And this robbery became a big deal. It's all over the news. No matter where you turn on social media, you open up the newspaper, you turn on the radio, you hear this story. And now you're hearing all the hidden dangers of going to an ATM machine. You are, I don't know, under the age of 10. Then you get a little bit older. Now you're about 14, 15 years old. You hear another story about a gentleman this time that went to an ATM machine and he got robbed. Then maybe a year or two later, you're watching an action movie. It's a great action movie. There's this one scene where it's showing you a couple that went to an ATM machine and the couple got robbed, but it's a very small section of the movie. Fast forward a few years later, you now turn 18, you get your own bank account, you get your own bank card, you're going off to college, you're excited, life is great. You're not even thinking about the ATM situation, right? These are things that didn't even happen to you. You go off to college, it's a Saturday at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and your friends are like, hey, we're gonna go to the club tonight, we're about to have a good time. Going to a 21 and under club, if they even have those. You're like, dang, that sounds great, but I need to get some money. And your friends are all telling you, just go to the ATM machine. And something inside of you says, nope. A few weeks to a month or so later, there's an incredible event that's happening on college campus and you need to access money because you can't pay with card, you gotta pay with cash. And your friends and even your family are telling you, go to the ATM machine. We graduated from college, you still have not touched an ATM machine. And now you're getting ready to go out to eat lunch and the coworkers are like, but the restaurant that we gotta go to, we're all just gonna split the bill. Everyone just give me cash before we go or when we go, whatever the hell it's looking like. You are required to go to the ATM machine, and then you are now asking, why, oh why, do I have an issue with going to an ATM machine? You have no idea that the thoughts of an ATM machine were not your own, that they were placed there years and years ago, and it had nothing to do with what you actually experienced. It is things that you heard, something that you had seen, and something that was constantly reiterated and talked about around you to instill a fear that does not belong to you. This entire story, by the way, sir, is not about an ATM machine. Well, that is Ask Wisdom. I hope that I was able to help you. And if you have a question of your own, go ahead and select the link down below. And you know what to do, Ask Wisdom. And I'll be more than happy to answer it here on my channel. Have a fabulous rest of your day.